Good morning, everybody. I believe today is the 5th of October at almost 9 a.m. I rushed in early so I could get this video out to you guys. I'm getting a lot of people saying, where are you? Okay, let me explain something to you. A while ago, before I even had the video readings, I asked who was going to win as president. And the outcome was actually Trump. And I was so upset by that, I figured I shuffled them wrong. So I kept shuffling till I got the answer I wanted. Then I went by that answer because it was so overwhelming to me that Trump would win. Of course, we know he had a lot of help, which I didn't see at that time. So, again, we're at the Kavanaugh issue. Remember, I saw visually, and you can count on it when I get the vision. I saw him going in thinking he was seated and them grabbing him and pulling him out. So, I can't change what I see. I threw the cards yesterday just because of all the drama, and it did show 2 women and a man maybe voting against him, but that wasn't the case today. The real signature will be tomorrow. So tomorrow's Saturday, the 6th, my son's birthday. And I'll ask again, you know, you can only ask so many times and then they kind of like, you know, they stop answering you. But I want you to know, no matter what, even if it gets in, he'll be pulled out, okay? So we know that. They showed me that. That's beyond a reasonable doubt. Will Kavanaugh get in tomorrow? Will he be voted in as the Supreme Court Justice? You know, it's even beyond the sex part. He has shown beyond a reasonable doubt to me that he is totally biased. He judicially should not be trusted. And here's another thing I was flashing on. If he goes into the Supreme Court, I'm not seeing carte blanche for Trump. If anything, I see some surprising news that some people, whether he's there or not, some people you would think were like, yeah, you can't touch him, will say, no, you can touch him. And yet these are the same people that voted for big corporations being able to affect our, you know, due to the free speech. But there's other things in the Constitution corporations aren't protected due to free speech, I believe. So, but yeah, all of this stuff is going to be turned around. I don't want you guys to worry, okay? But let's take a look. See tomorrow. Angel of Light and Mercy, help me help everybody else. Just prepare us for what we may see. Now, before you said he was going to win, maybe you were saying because he wins today, but let's see. What can I tell everybody? Will Judge Kavanaugh be approved tomorrow, October 6th, to become a SCOTUS? I'm looking so forward to McConnell and McConnell and Grassley going. Will he be? Here's the battle. There's going to be a lot of battling going on. Okay. All right, you guys, this is interesting. No? That's interesting. The outcome is no. Shows the battling. It shows at first like we got this. And then it shows no, which I did not expect to see. I'll be honest with you. But it also can represent him winning would be the end to things as we know it. But I don't see him being able to affect the Supreme Court in any length of time. So I have to say, I say no. So, and if you think about it, he would think, oh yeah, I passed this part. Does Jeff Flake say no? Yes or no? Does Jeff Flake say no? We know Murkowski did. Does Jeff Flake say no? Does Jeff Flake decide, I can't do this? Like, I almost felt like he was saying yes today just to kind of, you know. A lot of people said yes to the healthcare thing and then voted no. Jeff Flake say no. Will Jeff Flake say no? He's thinking about it. He knows that's the right thing to do. He's on the border. I think his wife is encouraging him to vote no. He's really upset about this, you guys. But he knows he's not good. But does he stand up to the plate? It's not necessarily saying he does. So he's showing him he could very well say no, and then he's like disgraced from the Republican Party. You would not think he'd care, but this is really bothering him. Let's look at, because they still need two, right? Even with Murkowski. Let's look at Collins. Does Collins say no? Does Senator Collins say no? Does Senator Collins say no? I mean, the outcome is the death card, which means it could be the death of the way things are, or, yeah, she's real overwhelmed too. Does Collins say no? Yeah, I'm seeing her thumb turn down like this. And she's going to be hounded too. She's very, very stressed out by this. But it shows like she's doing like thumbs down. Okay. Donald Trump wants to be able to have the Supreme Court vote. So let's say my first vision is true. He gets in. Donald Trump, the purpose of him wanting Kavanaugh is that he gets in. He wants them to say no sitting president can be accused of crimes or be trialed on crimes. That's the whole purpose of Kavanaugh. That's why he's holding on to him so tight. Any other president would say, oh, hell no, I'll get somebody else. No, we don't need this. This type of energy. This crazy man screaming and crying. Didn't Matt Damon do a good job? Is Donald Trump going to get the votes he needs to not be charged as president? Going to get the votes he needs to not be charged as president. Because I'm even thinking, if Kavanaugh gets in, I almost think it's a little better for us, because if he doesn't get in, you'll see people going crazy If he does get in, I see more of the stronger blue wave coming in. Like, women are just going to be furious. Will he get the votes he needs? No, judgment will be against him. The judgment will work against him. He is not a king. Ooh, ooh, he got lots of people striking him. So, no. No, even if Kavanaugh gets in, he's not going to be able to do his bidding. Let's ask about Kavanaugh, because I really felt like Kavanaugh knew he blew it, or has a great fear, you know. But what goes around comes around, Kavanaugh, like you famously said. And it's not even the not hearing about women. I believe Ford. But what it is that his like, F you guys. I don't give a hoot. You guys are all, the Hillary Clinton, this whole conspiracy thing, that was a turnoff. It was not, and you can't blame Democrats because they voted in that other guy. Well, not everybody did, but a lot did. Okay. Gorsuch. What is going on with Kavanaugh? How is he feeling? What is going to happen to him? Can you tell me about Kavanaugh? Right now, he's happy, you guys. His life's been blown, like he's been very surprised about what's gone on. Ooh. His strength will be leaving. There's a lot to do with women. It might be the women turn their back on him. He's got the tower at the bases. Right now, he's happy. He seems victorious. And let me tell you, even if he's victorious and goes into SCOTUS, it's not good. It's a lot of drama here. It could be because other charges or other information is going to come up. I almost feel like the sitting SCOTUS is looking at him saying, dude, you know, they can't say they don't want him, but I'm almost feeling like they're saying, too much here. Okay, so we shall see. We shall see, you guys. But that's what I can tell you. I saw him in his black robe coming in thinking he won. I'm very surprised it has the death card. What does that mean? You gave us the death card. What does that mean? You gave us the death card. What does that mean? You know, I got to tell you, Flake's cards were so bad. I'm almost thinking he votes no because the Republican Party is either that. No, it could even be the Democrats. Like, how could you do that? Never mind. Flake's not going to be happy either way. Either way he votes for. What can I tell everybody? Why did I get the death card if POTUS wins, if Kavanaugh wins POTUS tomorrow? Why did I get the death card? Can you give me some sort of idea? I'm getting that shh again, which means they're telling everybody, just know that this too shall pass. This is part of a game plan. This is part of something that will bring truth. Truth will prevail. Something to do with women. It's something to do with the women's movement. The death card means that the consciousness of this United States is going to change. And this will forever change us. So if he does get in, let me tell you, they're going to remove him. I'm telling you. I can see it as clear as day if he does get in. And, you know, the death card means... that makes me even think he might get in. Because if you think about it, the death card means a change. Well, the change won't happen if he doesn't get in. But if he comes in, everybody gathers together. And in unity, there's more stuff coming out, you guys. I can guarantee that. Let's look how Trump's doing. I hate reading on the same thing over and over, but sometimes it does sort of, you know, the information changes. So tell me what Trump's doing right now. How's he doing? Trump's acting like that income tax thing doesn't affect him, or no biggie, but it does. I could see his sister in a panic. Oh, he's furious. What can I tell him? What can I tell him? How are you doing, Mr. Trump? He's upside down. He's got somebody talking to him. That might be Sean Hannity, because I heard Sean Hannity said don't get rid of Rosenstein. It's a setup. Let me tell you, if he gets rid of Rosenstein, it's actually going to work out for us, because it really will cause drama. So he's definitely struggling. Ooh, here's Mueller. Right here, you guys. I'm so sorry it's taking so doggone long. Money he's really concentrating on money, and there's a lot of struggle here. What he thought was going to be is not going to happen. So he's concentrating on money. And I definitely see news with Mueller coming in, but I'm not quite sure when. But you know, China is now decided that they don't want him as president, because he claimed that they were interfered. They're trying to take the blame off Russia, that he interfered, that China interfered with the elections. They're like, hell no, they may have, who knows. But China, if you're listening, can you get his income tax returns? Tell me what I can tell everybody about China. Will China be involved? Let me write that down when I talked about China. Will China be involved? The other thing, can I tell you guys, with the negative on Collins and on Flake, it might be that they do say yes, and what happens, because I have to go into, again, my vision will happen, but I have to, you know, based on these other things that are happening, it could be that they say yes and then are forever wishing they hadn't. Like, it's, oh God, like more stuff is coming up. They should have done the right thing. Okay, so China, what's going on? Are you going to interfere with our elections, or are you gonna? They think of Donald Trump as a fool, an idiot. Ooh. They got some plants going. They got some female energy coming in. They're turning down their cups towards the United States. They know it's not everybody here. They know that it's this whack job. But, you know, maybe they steal and everything, you know. But there's a negative, like they're trying to get in and strengthen some negative issues about Trump. I think they're going to come up with some stuff that's pretty significant. So they look at him as a fool. Yeah, financially it feels like they do something to us. So let me ask. Financially, right now the stock market is hanging in there. And POTUS is all like, you know, because of me, things are great, but we're $1 trillion in debt. So let's check it out. Tell me about the financial aspects. Does China have anything to do with maybe even affecting what people are looking at, saying, oh yeah, well, he's caused these wonderful things. Will it keep going? Somebody just said no to me. Heard as clear as day. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, they're pulling back some money stuff here, which will affect all of us. I'm sorry, you guys, but in the end, it works out. They're tightening up or they're removing something. Ooh, yeah, money is falling out, you guys. I see upset all the way till next May. There's pinching, like, it's like there's going to be, I think there's going to be, not necessarily a huge crash because it's not the tower, but I just see, you know, like all of a sudden we were doing great, and now all of a sudden it's going down. And I think China might have something to do with that. It's as prophesied, so I think this is something that's supposed to happen. Because right now we're all sitting on our horse saying yay. Well, not me, but. Okay, so. Let's close this out. I'll try to do another one tomorrow, but I have to get my son's birthday cake, so I might not. But tomorrow night we'll know, you guys. But again, he feels like he's coming in and they grab him. I just want to look at Mitch McConnell because he's such a... I had to turn him off. I was listening to MSNBC on my satellite coming in. I couldn't stand it. I had to turn him off. He's very partisan. Okay, what's going to happen to Mitch McConnell? And then I have to close out, you guys. What's going to happen to Mitch McConnell? I just saw him like staring, like just staring. He covers a lot of things on behalf of his wife, because you know he couldn't stand Trump before. But because his wife is in there and they're getting monies, he's just got that Trump-itis. He'll stand up for this man even though he's a sexual predator and a liar. The guy's the biggest liar yet. It's interesting. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The Five of Swords and the Four of Swords. So actually he's not going to be feeling well. There's going to be so much drama hitting him, it'll affect his health. Ooh, and his wife is going upside down. So there's a lot of stuff going to happen. We will see justice, is what they're saying. They will battle, but it's not going to end up okay. So it's about money. I'm telling you, we're going to open up this Pandora's box, and all these people are going to be thrown in. He's desperately trying to make sense of it, but it's like, I think this will affect his health because it's showing his heart. And his wife too, there's some issues coming up with her, negative. Everybody else will be joyful, like everybody's going, yay, ding dong, the witch is dead. So yeah, and one last person, poor Lindsey Graham. Let's see how she's gonna do. Lindsey Graham. I do declare, Lindsey, why did you turn into such a horrible man? I see money coming in his pocket too. What's going to happen to Lindsey Graham? Sometimes he could be really smart, like you could tell he was getting it on both sides, but he's just like anti, and you will pay, and I won't forget this. Really? Okay. So what's going to happen to you, Lindsey? What's going to happen to Lindsey? Gotta be sure I write down Lindsey, and I asked about McConnell. So, Lindsey. The demon has got him, you guys. He's psychologically, like, kind of like sucking this all up. He's always in battle. He decided not to fight Trump. He decided not to fight Trump anymore. But justice will prevail, okay? He's got something to do with money too. Here you go, you guys. Here's the outcome for Lindsay. He will desperately try to say this never happened. Or, you know, I'm actually a good guy. Ooh. Lindsay is going down with justice. He will be a fool. He will look and be a fool. He'll have to start again. I see him writing a book even. There's a lot of people who are going to end up feeling bad about this, you guys, which is cool. And all of this happened, but listen, it's going to help us. Do not lose faith, please. You know, when I got breast cancer, when I said, you know, whatever you need, whatever. If I'm going to die, that's fair enough. When I let all outcomes go, that's when it got really good for me. But I just celebrated another birthday. Thank you guys very much. And as Tom Petty said on some video I just saw of him, if you're not getting older, you're dead. So be grateful that you're getting older. Okay, so that's it for now. I got my last raffle people. I got a hold of them, so they're scheduled for October. I'll do another one the end of October. I added onto my website for bookings. I added a half hour because I had a lot of requests. I had changed it to 50 minutes only. But a lot of people just need brush ups. So I went ahead and added half hour. So it's back up there. I'll open up some more times. Because the winter can be kind of tough. I might not be coming into Angel Heart as much the first 2 months of January, February. So I'll open up those weekends at home. Okay, so y'all take care. Namaste. Even if he wins, I don't want you to worry. I do not want you to worry because everything's going to be okay. It might even be he had to win to cause these women to come out, these young people to come out. People are going to start hitting the fans. So don't worry, okay? Everything's going to be okay. I saw him thinking he was getting in. I saw him like ready to go. And then boom. Okay, ciao.